The Voice of Jacksonville Pool.
Welcome back, everybody. Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice Jacksonville Pool, bringing you some more of the one-loss side coverage of the 2025 Fall Triangles here. Yes, I do know we're in 2026. Don't try me, okay? Don't try me, guys. And right now we are here at the one and only Diamond Billiards here in Jacksonville, Florida, enjoying a great day watching the Jags play up 24-20. And we got Team Beach Please versus Keep Slipping. We got next. All right. Looks like we got Mr. Amit versus Miss Kiyomi. Let's see, Mr. Amit here, skill of 5. And Kiyomi, what are you now? Let me see. Yeah, 5v5. So that is a 4-4 race. Let's get this over. All right, give them just a minute to get this party started here. On our other table over there. Whoop, helps if I get that refreshed here. 1 second. And looks like we got Monica against Kaneko. All right, let's see here if we got it. There we go. Let's see, Miss Kanika, skill level 2. Let's see what Miss Monica is for this other matchup that's going on. Monica, skill level 4. Oh, man. That is going to be a tough battle right there. Tough battle. That's going to be a 4-2 race on the second table here. All right, we're going to focus on the main table. Kiyomi versus Amit, skill level 5 versus skill level 5. 4-4 race. All right, away we go. Welcome back to the live stream, guys. Come on in, get this shared out for me. Hit that like button, show the love. Mint wasting no time coming right to that table real fast. Dude, he booked it on that table real quick. Oh, good attempt. Nice job locking up that pocket, though. I know he missed it for what he wanted, but nice job locking up that pocket.
I don't know. You think so? What? Buffalo, I guess the two right here and hope my defense held them. If they make it, now they got a first touchdown.
If they don't, all they gotta do is get field goal in. Yeah, kick a field goal.
What's going on, Micah? How you doing today, bud? Welcome to the stream. Let's go, Kiyomi. Show her the love. Show her the love. Come on now. Kiyomi getting stuck up on that 6-14 situation. Tough leave. Got a call on the play here. Trying to watch, make sure for the double hit, but Kiyomi's going to up and away from it, so it should be fine. Looks like 6 ball all day long. Gonna get a mitt, wasting no time getting right back to that table real fast. I will say 15's in better shape for him though. 11's a nice spot, 10's a nice spot. 15's in a better spot. Kiyomi says, I'll see your 11 and drive right past it though. She's gonna take over this top left-hand corner pocket. I kind of like if she would use her 5 there. It's just as tough. You're gonna need to use the bridge if you're gonna go for that shot. Drives that 3. Nice little force follow. Gets all the way back up table. Wow. Really good good push there by her. Oh, she was looking to take over the pocket. I don't know if she meant for the 5 to drop as well, but that's okay. Tied up 14 with the 2. Not going to be a bad lead with that part. And Mitt's going to come in here going rock and roll with the 13 right off the bat. Might see a little bottom here and see him just drift on downfield instead. I don't like where his 11's at for him to be above it. Kind of to the side or below the 11 would be better. Just where the position is on the side pocket. Downfall is though is he may free up this 14 off of the 2. Yeah, that may be dangerous here. If Kiyomi can get a hold of that 14 just fine, so she should be able to. All right, ball in hand back to the mid. Unfortunate foul by Kiyomi.
Just like earlier on court.
Nah, should have set. You could have set yourself up a little bit of an angle on that to be, again, drift down, take 11 in the same side pocket. Doing this shot right here, you know, sometimes you bobble it. He's going to hit it straight on. Yep, bobbled it right in there. They should have set him up just with a slight angle and a little bit of bottom. But these players are skill level 5. You should be able to use just a little bit of bottom to your advantage. And could have went for that side pocket. So, chat, how's everybody else's day still going? Unfortunate final of the Jaguars game, losing 24-27. I mean, she's going to be above the 2. Oh, get a little bump into it. She might be able to work with that. That's tough. She might be able to work with that. By the way, amazing shot by Kiyomi. On the 8 ball now. Aiming for the side pocket. West coming over. Change of plans. Wesley talking her out of going in the side pocket, going down for the corner. Kiyomi with a little bit of a longer shot, but I think a little bit more pocket access here. Good speed. Hit it with some confidence, but a small miss. Mitt will be able to come on in and potentially scoop this up. Pretty standard shot on that 15 ball. Let's see if he can do so.
You can figure out.
Nice job by Mitt over there, getting and scooping up that rack. Good attempt from Kiyomi there. I don't know where we're at on the score on this one. Well, that's Miss Monica right there. And that is Miss Kanika. Monica representing for Beach, please, Kanika. representing for Keep Slipping we got next. That's a 4-2 race. Monica's got to get to 4 on that one. All right. Mitt broke. Let's take a look and see what we got on the table. He dropped something here. What was it? He dropped a solid. Almost too bad it wasn't a stripe, but yeah, he doesn't have a lot of options for making a solid right off the bat unless there's option for that 3 to go by to the side pocket, but longer shot on the 6 maybe. All right, killing me back to the table here. Looking at the 12 ball, top left-hand corner pocket. Mitt taking over a little bit more of that top right, though. Looks like he's got the 4 and 7. Oh, no, she's aiming at the 9 now. She's going to try to send that up there. Start working on a little bit of a breakaway here. Oh, don't group up with that 10. They have a little bit of distance from each other, but they're still needing the same pocket. Oh, I thought it was a good shot by Mitt. Nice try. Very close on that 2. Again, taking over pockets. He's doing good. Doing really good. Kiyoma's going to go and break away this 15 from the 3. An option's going to drift on down. And then she's going to need to probably just take over the 2 ball. Only thing I don't like about the 10 and 11 right here. She goes for that. She may end up pushing one onto that top short rail. Doing a little tangent line there. Still trying to go and knock that 2 out of the way. Plus side is Amit's got to get from one end of the table to the other. He's got 3 ball potential to help him do that, though. I can go and start with this 4, get the 2. I'm assuming 3 has enough drive to go in the side pocket. If he can get that 3 in the side pocket to where he can drift on downfield, he'll have options on the 6-5. Oh, he's going to leave the 2 as a blocker. Interesting. He went ahead and I mean, he still drifted downfield. That was great. Very interesting. He left his 2 as his out ball by the look of it. Not mad at that, actually. I mean, in case he doesn't have the run, but I feel like he's got the run. I feel like it's all doable. He needs to get a little force follow on this. And looks like he did. Low angle. He should pop up off that bottom short rail and have good eyes on that too. Just hopefully don't get hooked up behind the 11 for the 8. That'd be the one downfall. Past that, he's shooting good. Shooting very strong. Uh-oh. 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 Nah, he's good. Little back cut action here on this 8 ball, side pocket. Okay, he's waiting on the timeout. I was like, Mick, you got enough, got enough chalk there. Let me do this real fast here, guys. Side pocket, follow, just trust your coach. Make sure to follow through on your stroke. Nothing crazy. Overcuts just a little bit. To an extent, it's in a great spot though. It's gonna be tough to out defense this for Kiyomi. She does, she'll do good, but she may kind of feel the pressure to go on the run because of where it's at. All right, Kiyomi does a great defense there. 10 and 14 playing blocker to the 8. Looks like Jack may have gotten called over here to watch the hit. John Hummel, what's up, sir? He says, who? Great answer to that always is Tim Jones. What's up, good sir? How are you and the fan bam doing today? Hope y'all are well and blessed. If that 8 was just a little bit lower in the pocket, he can do a nice little 2-rail kick here. It's dangerous. That's right, Jim. Jags did lose in the last couple minutes of the game, last minute of the game. Yeah, we were watching it here. We've been enjoying being here at Diamonds, getting to enjoy the game, the atmosphere, the whole 9 yards, man. It's been just a very relaxing time for sure. Well, that may have just worked out just fine for him. Because now that's dreaded Tim ball. It's in a bad position for Kiyomi, but honestly, she can. Actually, that does not work out good for him. She pushed the 10 into the 8, bring the 8 down just a little bit, and leave the 10 in front of the side pocket. Did I not say Kiyomi? Oh, are you making fun of the who part? I'm pretty sure I said Kiyomi. Or did I say Christina? I feel weird calling her Christina instead of Kiyomi. I have to call her Kiyomi. It's what I've always known her as. Jim says, I can watch the pool now. Let's go. You always mix it up. Get out of here. I love it, John. That's funny. Oh, did I spell it wrong? Yeah. Oh, I do. I did spell it wrong. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. John Hummel, I know if you tell her now. Don't y'all go telling her I spelled it wrong again. I actually do that on a regular basis. John Hummel is not incorrect about that. This is why we need digital score sheets for everything. I can't misspell your name on the digital score sheet. It was already there. Mid up 2-0 right now. Race to 4. Both of them skill level 5. A little bit of a spread there. Oh, keep almost scratching. Nothing on the break. Am I counting this right? Nothing on the break. Wow. Kiyomi will be at the table with any option that she wants. If that one drives by that 7, I might be half tempted to go and just go solids. I kind of like it because of the 110 situation. I guess I don't like stripes either because of the 110, but I don't know. I feel like stripes have a little bit more freedom about them. But if that one drives past, I'm gonna go and start with a 6 ball. Go after the 1 next. And honestly, you can back cut that 5 or cut the 5 into the top right hand corner by actually pressing through the 3 and letting the cue ball tangent line on over. All right, Amit's going to go ahead and drop this 9 ball top right hand corner pocket, push the 13 a little, come off that rail. A small miss on the 9, but he did good on the 13. A little less speedy would actually, he would have had a shot on the 13 had he made the 9. Sorry, guys. Had to take care of something real fast. He'll be back in here with ball in hand. Yeah, I don't mind the 7. 7 or 1 are the 2 that she needs to be looking at. And the 1 looks like has more than enough room. Oh, that may have been a double kiss. That may have been. The 1 looks like it's got enough room to go into the right-hand side pocket. Oh, flirting with that 8 ball. Goodness gracious. Now the 1 doesn't have enough space to go in the side pocket. Mitt has messed it up. He's like, I hear Mr. Commentator Man talking about the 1 ball. So I have to mess up his options on it. Nice job getting the cue ball back center of the table. 13 ball. This 12's tied up with the, what, like 3-7 if I saw correctly. Both of them got a little bit of a cluster to deal with. Spikes that one in there. Chris Daniels, that team would have just started at the 4 p.m. round time, sir. So I do not know. In fact, with you having her number, you may know before me, sir. Just to be honest with you. Actually, very nice little thin slice. By Mitt, not ever touching the 3 or 7. Yomi here is going to go and take that 4 right-hand side pocket, drift on down just a little bit. Kind of two-way here. Go after the 3 next for the bottom left-hand corner pocket. And you'll likely push the 7 into the 14, possibly taking over the bottom right in the process. But aim to make the 3. A little bottom, aim to make the 3. Ooh, to the side pocket, no go, but hey, that stripe is out of that bottom right-hand corner pocket. All right, reaches rail. Mint playing a defense there. Nicely done. Locking up close to Kiyomi's 1 ball. She needs to properly thin this. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. She almost made that 1 ball on the side pocket. The only downfall is she just freed up or went ahead and sent home one of Amit's stripes. And the out is here. So he just does not need to get locked behind that 1. So I'd say make sure just put a little, probably full tip of top here. Good stroke on it. Nothing too crazy.
Didn't see that one coming.
All right. He needed a little more up off of that first stripe, but he's good. He didn't overshoot that second stripe there in the top right-hand corner pocket. So huge possibility here to be up 3-0. Dan, what's going on, good sir? Renee, welcome in. Keep in mind, guys, this is the 1 loss side of triangles. And so they are playing on 2 tables at once. We do have 2 matches going for this team match here between Beach Please and Keep Slipping. We got next Monica for Beach Please, skill level 4 versus Kanika skill level 2. So it was a 4-2 race over there on the second table. I do not know the current score, unfortunately. We'll hopefully get an update here soon from the team. That's definitely a tough one for sure. Good out. Keep Slipping. We got next. We'll get the first official team point there. Because Mr. Mitt's on the hill. Gilman's got a lot of value though in the next rack. Next rack will guarantee it from being a 3-0 to be a 2-0. And worst case scenario, obviously she wants to be able to get the win. So a little bit of uphill battle though, not impossible, just a lot of work to be done. Monica here on the second table. Oh, as long as the 9 doesn't get tied to the 5. As Miss Kanika right there on the stream. Good shape for majority of what she has left. Good opportunity for her. Tough situation about the 5 ball though. That's the real issue for her. Her rack. Oh, might get a love. Oh no. Monica was hoping that would drop. Chris Daniels, I don't know who you're talking about, bud. Let's see how Monica's going to get out of this. 2 rails could do the trick, but looks like it's a little bit of a tough 2-railer. Yeah, I think she's going to stick with just the 1. One rail kick, a little short on it. Work with the 8 ball a little bit. Skanica here. She feels confident that 5 ball is definitely the ball you want to go with that ball in hand. If she doesn't, she may go ahead and start on the 2-4. Wow, Zach's team in the tournament, the Fire Breathing Rubber Duckies, they're playing right now too. Yeah, Miss Phoebe coming over, giving her the advice. That's absolutely the right call. 5 ball. Plus side 2 is the 8s. 8 is blocking access of 9 for that corner pocket. Obviously, 9 can go in the opposite corner pocket, but there we go. Nice shot by Canada. Well played. Very, very well played. Trying to see the end of this rack at least. And then we're going to head back over fully to Kiyomi and Amit's rack until that one's over. Coming with almost a little Z-Bank action. Not a bad lead there for her 12. 12 is makeable from a good chunk of the table and could lead access to that 10 ball. Clearly a really, really good rack for Kiyomi right now. It's at least got breathing room though. And the 4 and 8 are kind of top with each other. Now that doesn't solve a lot because obviously the 8 still has 2 at least predominant pockets right away, but I'd say it helps out a little bit for potential defenses. Oh, don't freak. Oh no. That was a mistake. You should not have ever touched that 4. Never touch that 4. Well, she has access to this 12 now. It's going to be tough to hold it for the 10, but if she cannot overshoot this, it's going to be, again, it's a tough shot. This is a very precise shot. Oh, she overshot it. Sent the cube all the way to the corner pocket. Straight scratched. Needed far less on that speed, and she would have had an option on that 10 ball. Again, it was going to be tough. Like I said, that required a lot of precision on that shot. With Mitt having ball in hand, 3 ball. 3 or 6 would be the 2 to go for. Everything else has an option. But those are 2 that can slow him down from a good run. And 6 is in a real predicament just because it's tough to even be above it without potentially scratching and pulling into that side pocket. Small miss on the corner pocket there. Not letting me kill me good, though. 10 almost like it's blocked up by the 8. Looks like the 5 may be blocking a little bit of access from the 1 rail kick, actually. So she may have to go past the 5, use a little bit outside English to then kick it on over. She's going to use the mirror trick here. So where she has pinched the cue at is her point of entry. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the 5 is blocking that access. So again, she can be on that left-hand side of that 5, hit the cue ball up in between the window of the 7-5. Use a fair amount of right-hand English and let that cue ball kick on over. Now, the harder you hit it, the less English that can take, and you really need that cue ball to kick over. Air of outside, she would have had it. She would have had it. Good attempt. Yeah, a little shocking with that ball in hand, what he chose to do with it. Might go for the crossbank here on the 6. Crossbank could be an option. Steve asking, wasn't that ball in hand for her? Not that I was looking for, but I might have missed whatever it is that you're referring to. He made a good hit on his ball, so the only other thing that may have happened may have been you asking if maybe he hit rail after. If he didn't, then absolutely would have been ball in hand for her, and that is a miss on the match. Players got to keep track of that stuff. As far as I remember, he made good contact with his ball, so that part at least wasn't a foul. So the only other part that could have been a foul, because he was nowhere close to double hit, and the only other part that could have been a foul is if he didn't hit rail after making contact. That could have been the issue. But yes, you're absolutely right. If he did not make, if nothing else made contact with the rail after he made contact with an object ball of his, then absolutely you were correct. Got to be in ball in hand. All right, Wesley Mitchell over here giving a quick timeout. Trying to help her maybe to look, see about a 2 rail option. She's in a bit of a predicament here, being tied up to the 2 and so close to the 3. So what she ended up doing. I like that option, Dan. I was trying to look and see what what it was that she was going after. But yeah, I agree. Tying up with the 6 with the 10. Couple of shots to go. Steve saying on the YouTube side, are you talking about was there no contact with the rail? I'm assuming. Again, I'm not sure the shot that you're referring to, but I'm asking what was it that made you, what was that you saw that I didn't see that would have made it ball in hand? Is what I was asking. No contact when he broke the 8 out. So yeah, so it would have been ball in hand. Dan's confirming. Yeah, you guys caught that. I wasn't paying attention to that part. I was paying attention to the good hit. Yeah, players have got to watch for that stuff. Most people, you got the intensity of the match. They're not always going to see that. So that's going to have a good opportunity here for the win. And so this would be a 3-0 victory. Tough as a skill level 5 to get a 3-0 victory. So yeah, it says on issue I see with 2 tables at a time. Hard as a captain to watch both tables. Not on the captain to do it. Starts with the player and then other teammates. There's plenty of teammates around watching. Shouldn't be going for the bank. Should not have went for that bank. Should have went for the cut. Should have went for the cut. But yeah, Dan, I hear you about as captain wanting to be able to see everything. I definitely don't blame you. I like to have control of what's going on as well as a captain. But that's not solely captain's position. Players first, teammates. I would say in there as well. There we go. Keomi's gonna play some defense. Looking good neighborhood. He did come close, but the cut was good. Cut was good. But yeah, Dan, like I said, I can't blame you though. I'm hate to say I'm very controlling as a captain, but I like to know everything that's going on. I like to talk to my players, all that kind of stuff. Like I think it's what makes a good captain personally, and so I like to mirror those same expectations I have of myself of what I do with my team. And if I expect it from a captain for me, I'm gonna try to do it for my team. So it's tough just to relinquish said control. But I always try to remind teammates too about all that kind of stuff as well, man. I'm like, hey, like, y'all need to be here for each other. I gave the exact story earlier today. I talked about that. I said I was so focused. I was doing a kick shot, a 1-rail kick shot, and it was tough with where I was at, and I was so focused on me getting a good hit. I had no clue I didn't make rail contact. So my opponent asked me if it was a good hit. I was like, oh yeah, good hit. I said I hit that ball, and that's not what he was asking. He was asking, if it was a foul or not is what he really meant. My captain's like, no, it's ball in hand. You didn't make contact with the rail after. I was like, oh. He's like, did you not see that? I said, no. I said, I couldn't have told you one way or the other. I said, I was super excited that I made that kick shot. I was stoked. So my eyes were on the prize of, I hit it. 1-rail kick here. You want to err on the side of caution of letting it open up too much. You got a lot of extra space there because of that top short rail. So whatever you do not shorten up your kick here. There you go. You can use the mirror image. Yeah, he might be short on this. It's a little tough for us to tell from where our camera angle is, but no, he hit it good. He hit it good. Oh, good attempt. Wow. Wanting to close out that 3-0 strong there. Good attempt there, Mitt. You know, he's got a lot to say about it, though. It's a long distance shot, but if she can drain this 10, she has that 8. A little rail first. Is it too much? It was. Oh, good try. Mitt needs to come in and close this out. And we'll already be on to matchup number 3. 5:30 p.m. will be sudden death. So they only get an hour and a half until sudden death on this because they're rocking the 2 tables at once. And Mitt does. Closes out strong. Nicely done. Congrats. Keep slipping. We got next. Starting out with a 3-0, at least on this table. We're going to switch on back over. This matchup's still going. I just don't know where it's at. Again, it was a 4-2 race. Monica needing 4, Kanika needing 2. I'm sure Kiyomi will get us an update here in just a few. I talked to her beforehand, and then she was up right off the bat to play. So Brandon Gray says, well, dang. Gosh dang. Yeah, dang indeed, brother. Dang indeed. It happens. All right, just waiting on the throws here. All right, waiting here with Monica with a bit of a long distance shot. No, pulls it right over into the corner pocket for the scratch. All right, we'll get the update here in just a moment, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, I thought she was coming to the table here. My fault, chat. We'll come back over here, but I'm pretty sure I saw Miss Phoebe at the table, and if so, she's for team Keep Slipping. We got next. All right. It's Monica here handing over that ball in hand. Danielle versus Phoebe. So Miss Danielle, skill level 5. And Miss Phoebe, skill level 5. Another 4-4 race. All right, looks like Miss Danielle going to win the lag over there against Phoebe. And I'm trying to see if we can get an update about the score of this match here. In Monaco for Team Beach, please, versus Canico, 4-2 race. Monaco with a good attempt here for the kick. Has her 4 and 7 tied up. Honestly, if she thinks she's going to keep giving ball in hands, she might as well break them apart. Make it beneficial to herself. And going for this 11 ball all the way down. A little stop shot, flirts with a little bit with the 8. Good thing that barely skimmed the 8. They could have hit it in such a way to drop the 8 early. I've been a lost the game if so. But yeah, like on this shot, you know, I'm not going to keep kicking out. I'm gonna get my balls out of there. Canic has to run 6 total balls to win the matchup, 5 of hers, and then the 8 ball. So if you don't feel confident in this 1-rail kick, just make it happen. See, she was going to end up getting ball in hand regardless based on that. Might as well make it worth your while. Here we go. All right, Monica was able to get a hold of that one good too. So a lot of good hits. She did not give a ball in hand on that one. Spread everything out. All right, quick score update on this one. Monica is up 2-0 in the race to 4 for her. Race to 2 for Miss Canica. Monica might be able to take advantage here. Made this 4 ball get back on the other side of the 7. Gonna take 7 in the same pocket. She may have a little run here to go after the 8. It is possible. Monica 1 away from getting onto the hill for Team Beach, please. It'd be their first team point. And the names at the bottom of the screen you're seeing right there is Danielle versus Phoebe. That is the second table in. Both matches here. This matchup went after the 7 right away. Good hit. Nicely done. Good eyes on the 4. And might actually be able to cross back over, get eyes on the 8. But She's gonna have a tough time on that 8. I still 2 rails. Might be a little tougher leave than what she was hoping for. Can't get back to the table now. Good eyes on 13. Love the fact she's got an aiming method here. Great, great, great. I'd say great practice right there for skill level 2 for sure. You know, one thing I'll say is she keeps her bridge very, very short, very tight. So the only downfall is obviously sometimes the tightness can mess with you, but she seems to be very precise on where she's wanting to hit that cue ball, and seems like she's getting exactly where she wants to hit that cue ball. All right, Monica's gonna have the chance to be up on the hill. Good eyes on the 8. That's the one kind of place that Miss Kanika did not want to leave that 8 ball. There we go. Monica up 3-1 or 3-0. I mean, so she will need. Actually, I might have been told the wrong score. She just swept the table. I thought I was told the score was 2-0 right now. Let's give them just a moment, see what they do. But that might have been the last rack Monica needed. That might have been a 3-0. Nice little wash of what happened on table 1. Yeah, I think that may be the case. I see Phoebe kind of pointing. I think she's trying to tell who they're throwing. Give them just a minute here since she's in the match anyways. We'll wait to see who they're throwing and switch on over back to the Danielle Phoebe show. All right, yeah, they're just guessing who to throw. We'll give them just a moment. But I'm fairly certain that we're correct that the matchup between Monica and Kanika is over. It's still rack 1 between Danielle and Phoebe. Danielle back to the table now. Got that 9 ball hiding up over there with the, or I'm sorry, 9 ball hiding on that left hand side. Ski ball above the 8, forgive me. All right, West versus Han over there. West skill level 7, Han skill level 6. So that would be a 5-4 race going up on matchup number 4. Big old ball in hand, Miss Phoebe. Gonna tackle that tough 9-ball right off the bat. I don't blame her. And that is not a bad place to have left it. I think going for the bank here is the call, but on downfall is she tries to go after the 6 taking over the 9. She's not gonna have enough energy to get the 6 at the same time, or at least shouldn't. Ooh, she's gonna tile up. Now she'll be able to do what I was about to tell you to do. And that is, if you get the combo, you can use bottom on the cue ball and end up sending them both in. All right, chat. Sorry, I had to do a quick little break myself. I'll ask this question again, guys. Have y'all been behaving while I've been gone? And did I miss a rack? Because I still see the 8 on the table here. I don't think I missed a rack yet. If I have, let me know what the score is in case I'm wrong. Ah, Phoebe with a ball in hand on the 8 ball. Ooh, she's going to go for the bank. Gonna go for the bank. I'm not mad at that. Now I am. Now I'm mad about it. Good try, though. Good try. Hit it way too hard, though. You had to let that angle really, really develop and open up. All right, Danielle back now getting the bridge here to go and take out that 6 ball bottom of 10 corner pocket. Wes going to give her a quick timeout. Talking about something about the space station. Can't really tell what else is going on. Somebody touched my camera. I'm going to get them. That's why I tape these things down. I'm guessing he's wanting her to be above the 8. Take it bottom right-hand corner pocket. Oh, no. Ah. I mean, she's above it. They got away from her just a little bit. Kind of spiked it in there. Kind of spiked it in there. But she's going to have opportunity on the 8 ball. Oh, nice shot by Danielle. Well played. Should be 1-0 right now. See if we can get a quick check-in on the other table. I do not know the score of this one. But that is Wesley Mitchell for Team Beach, please. Versus Mr. Non. Skill level 7 versus skill level 6. West getting some good strokes in there. A little bit tough to leave on that 7 ball, though. They'll play the defense, and looks like no rail. Yeah, no rail, ball in hand. I was going to try to get the breakout right here from the 12 to the 13-3. Gotta be careful, though. It's a bit dangerous there because where the 8 is. This is not going for the breakout at all. That's not impossible. Not impossible. No, he was going for it. Oh, scratches in the process. That's a good breakout, too. West going to have ball in hand with the 7, 2, and 8 remaining. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought he was about to hook himself, though. That cue ball stripped him to be on that left-hand side over there, that 8, behind the 7. And he set himself up for the corner pocket. What a nice out by West. Well played. Very, very well played. Switched on back over to Danielle versus Phoebe. She's up 1-0. They're working through this rack just fine. Danielle going for the 4-ball side pocket. Should bump to the 1 just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, she needs to go after this too. She's trying not to have to do this option because it frees up the 14 ball, but oh, slow down just a bit. She's overhitting just a bit much. Scratch because of that. All right, ball in hand back to Miss Phoebe. A huge one for her because 14 again, free reigns. She has ball in hand, take care of the 10. 10's the main problem ball. 11 sitting as a goose for her. 9's right there in that kind of center zone, has several pockets available to it. So she has a good run potential, but oh no. Oh no. Misses that side pocket right off the bat. Tough, tough, tough. Nice little bait by Danielle on the 6 ball. What a shot. What a shot. Take a look at that replay. Well done. Wow. Hit that really, really good. And looks like she still got eyes on that 5 just fine. All right, Danielle with the opportunity here to be up 2-0. It's an 8 ball in the side pocket. Well, she's able to get it all the way downfield. So, Shadow will say one of the good habits to have in these tournaments as well, with this being a high level tournament. Always mark your pocket, bring a pocket marker, have fun with it, mark it. Yes, people do agree all the time to just call the pocket, but don't let it ever creep up on you on a high level tournament. Just go ahead and mark it. Make it easy. All right, timeout on the field. All right. Yeah, she was just a little worried about where that tangent line's going to leave that cue ball, but she should be fine. Just focus on making this. Don't overhit it, though. Let the side pocket do a little bit of the work for you. Like the speed, and she gets it nicely done. Danielle up 2-0. And I think the gentleman here took a quick break. So match 3 and 4 going at the same time. We got 14 minutes until sudden death. So it is possible that they may scapegoat it here in a moment. escape it. Danielle's up 2-0. Wes has at least one of his 5 that I know for sure. All right, let's take a look at Danielle's break here. Going just pretty much straight up the middle here. She's off to the left just a little bit. And nothing on the break. Yeah, nothing on the break. Wide open. Phoebe very quick to go after them stripes. Very quick to go after them stripes with the 6-7 kind of tied up. I mean, the combo is there. I don't know. I mean, probably taking the 1 ball as the first shot. Yeah, I still like stripes personally. There you go. She got a nice variable bump into that 15, sent it right into the corner pocket. Right outside of it, I should say. And good pocket speed there for the 9 ball right hand side pocket. Leaving her right in between the window of the 2 and 5, but leaving her enough room to be able to take that stripe left hand side pocket instead. And she's still sitting really good. You know, on the 6 ball here, bottom right hand corner pocket, needs to hit a little bit of the left hand side of it. It's a good. It's a really good. Since that 11 actually in front of the 10 ball here for the bottom left. Now she's gonna have to go for a side cut here. Oh, smooth speed. Get a little bump off the 5. She's in great shape right now. On downfall is what's left, the 4 and 7. So getting the 2 and 5 is not a problem, but getting to that 4 and 7. That is definitely a struggle situation. All right, she had a little angle on the 5 to be able to get back upfield for the 4. And she looks like she has a little angle here to maybe get into a little better positioning for the 7, but it's still going to be tough for her to get a lot out of this. A lot of people try to go for this here and scratch it in the right-hand side pocket. A little more. She would have been a little bit further down to the right. Not a bad attempt. Chat, how's everybody's afternoon still going, guys? Hope everybody's well and blessed. The match between Wes and Non is 1-1 right now. So that is now a 4-3 race left in that battle. Oh, good speed. Very good speed there on the 7. Just off kilter just a little bit. Phoebe's got to take advantage of this. 10 ball bottom right hand corner pocket. Use a little bottom. Let that cue ball drift over. Left hand side on our screen. Right hand side for her. And to the 8 top right hand corner pocket. Good smooth stroke though. Yeah, you want to pop it just a little bit. That would have kept it from rolling down. Pop it with a little bottom. Nice out. Well done. All right. Miss Phoebe getting on the board. Whoop. Let's try that again there. There we go. 2-1. Right now in favor of Miss Danielle. 1-1 over here on the other table. Chat, give me just a moment here. I'm going to put on a little bit of music for background noise. I'll be back here in just a couple minutes. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around here. Sorry for being away for a moment. Hey, Miss Bridget, how you doing, my dear? She said, great shooting, Phoebe. Good job, Kyle. Miss you. Bridget, where you at? Are you not over there right now? I know Phoebe is, but are you not over there right now? Like Wesley's on a pretty good run right now. He has a little bit of angle there. 13 ball bottom corner pocket here. Should be able to drift right back up. Drives well, he did the 8 ball just a tiny bit, but drives by it for the most part. Looks like he's gonna go for the defense here, setting up to
What's on?
oh, you had to travel. I understand. I get it. I get it. Well, I hope you're having a blessed and safe safe trip, Bridget.
Can't eat anymore.
All right. In the game closest to us here, Wes's match here against Anand. Currently 2-1 makes it an even 3-3 race left in that battle. And then again, Danielle's up 2-1 right now against Phoebe. And we are officially in sudden death. So matchup number 5 for this team will be a sudden death matchup. First rack will be worth 2 points. Second rack worth 1. First rank is also worth the W between the matchup of the two players. And that comes important in case of a tiebreaker. Team with the 3 wins out of the 5 total matchups will be the winner overall and move on to the finals. All right, guys, back over here with you. Wes over here giving a timeout to Danielle. Trying to help her make that 8 and 3 at the same time, I think. Good try. Not a bad lead with 8, though. 8's taking over the pocket. It's really tough to defense this. It's not in a good spot to guarantee, making it in any pocket. So, not a bad lead. Not a bad timeout at all. She got the rail. I think she might have got it.
I'm pretty sure I would. Go there. You have the
Anything else trying to be able to get to the side here, take a look, see what options she has. But if it's hidden, she'll have to come all the way down off the bottom short rail and come back up. I think she's saying it's so close. Yeah, she got it. Nicely done. Nicely done. Good out. Should be one more. Yep, they thought it was over, but it's definitely one more. All right, that's going to get the 4th team point for Beach, please. Let's head on back over and check in on this match. Again, 3-3 left in this race. Wesley up 2-1 right now. And it's overall a 5-4 race. Wesley being a 7, Mishnan being a 6. Oh, nice force follow. End up going 2 rails. Come back around. Good shape for that 11 inside. Definitely want to take the 11, do the 10 last, and then he's going to be, I'll look at this here where the 8 is. He's going to be shooting that 8 across that side pocket. Try to make that here, and unfortunate small miss there. He blocks the pocket from Wesley. Big plus there at least. Putting Wesley in a bit of a predicament. Wesley going to try to get about as straight as he can on this. Again, that way you can use some bottom here. Force that 7 to follow on in. There it is. Oh, so close. It was off kilter just a little bit. He didn't leave a non-easy on that 8 ball, though. Didn't leave me easy at all. Z-Bank action here. Kind of hit into that top long rail. That middle diamond. Come on back over. Not gonna be easy though. Not gonna be easy at all. This will be one for the books if he makes this. He was trying to cut it. I thought he was doing the bank. I cannot believe he just tried to cut that, Chad. I didn't even think that was possible, and he wasn't that far off on the cut. Oh my Lanta. Wow. That is wild. Let's see, it's a little bump into the 8. Tough side pocket cut. And you know I love the side pockets, chat. You know I do. Hits it so good, though. Nice nice out by Wes. Nice done. Up 3-1 right now, making it a 2-3 race left in that battle. Let's head on back over to the ladies here. Danielle up on the hill, up 3-1 against Miss Phoebe. So right now, Beach Please in a commanding lead on both sides. In fact, 3-1 on both here. Same. As my little Luke Sampson would say. Phoebe with ball in hand. Or not with ball in hand, forget me. She's got her got her pocket marker, sorry. She's on the 8 ball. Phoebe almost with a scratch there on the side pocket there with the cue ball. That's a long distance shot after being tree topped. Still got quite a bit of work to do on this rack. It ain't over yet. She is on her way. Downfall is with the cue ball being all the way down here. It's just such a long distance shot. You may leave and open up the opportunity for Phoebe to be on that 8, either in the left-hand side pocket or bottom left-hand corner pocket. Guys, if y'all notice how she curved her cue after the shot, she did not trust where she had already hit it. She already knew right off the bat. Great shot by Miss Phoebe. Nice out there. All right. Still cooking along on this one. Wesley on this match, 1 away from the being on the hill. 2 to 3 left in this matchup against him and Non.
Are you potentially as a player or 5 years think that you see something? You pro trade and you're not liking it over the right? Something that happens, and then the player goes, because it's free.
You just sat there and stared right to the camera for a moment there. Oh Lord. That's funny. Wesley going with the defense. Bounced out just a little bit. So only 9 eyes on the 10 ball. Bit of a cut though if he goes straight on down to the corner pocket. And if I just saw correctly here, it's like Team Doniators got the win. Let me do a little refresh here and double check. Let's see. Press 1 for English versus Day One is playing. Rack and Roll got their qualification. Narwhals versus Iron Racks playing in their finals. Yep, Doniators beat out Team Duck Duck Shoot, so they'll be playing the winner actually of this matchup right here. And then we still got On the Snap versus Strokers 3 and Rackman Week versus FBRD going on right now. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I am back. Good try by Wes on that. Looks like he got a good leave out of it, too. 6 balls blocking access to that 10. Everything else is on the other side of the, if you split the table in half from the side pockets, everything else on the other side for him, so. But he may have good eyes on the 9. Oh, yeah, 6 ain't blocking any access to that now I see it. Thought it was out maybe just a little more. The run's on for 9 now. Wes may be in trouble this rack. May be in trouble. It's 3-1 right now on this matchup. That's on the bottom part of the screen. 3-2. You got score there at the bottom of your screen there for Danielle versus Phoebe. And then no matter what, matchup number 5 goes into sudden death. Chris, the fire-breathing rubber duckies. The rubber duck. Yes, fire-breathing rubber duckies are still playing. I responded to you earlier. As soon as I know if they win, I'll announce it. If you'll be in stream, I'll announce it. I promise you. Right now, the score sheets for Dominators are the only ones that have gotten turned in that I saw and have moved on. So actually, I see Mike going to hand out some paperwork. Let me see who just got their win, because I didn't see another set of score sheets come in. I may be wrong. Okay, he may have not moved it over yet. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. All right, I'm set up for success here. Pitching down the same pocket, and I'm assuming it's just gonna be set up for the 8 to the top corner pocket there, right above the 4. Gets it back all the way back over. I was gonna keep it a little easier than that. They're trying to get all the way over, but I mean he's opened up a little bit of window. I just think it's still tough. Nice job. Good out, Non. Well played. Well, now it's 3-2 on both matches. Leaving the one for West versus Non a 2-2 race. This one for Danielle versus Phoebe a 1-2 race. Down to the wire here on these. And then chat, don't forget, guys, we will be getting into a finals match for the night. As long as everything goes according to plan, should be 7 p.m. start time. I put that in air quotes because you never know. Some matches and things can go a little longer, so it happens. And looks like the Narwhals must have got their win. Let me refresh the page here. Yeah, Narwhals got the win against Iron Racks. I see them getting their paperwork over there. Congratulations, Narwhals. We'll see you guys back in the 2026 8-Ball World Qualifier here. That's going to be awesome. And then we still got one more to qualify this round between press 1 for English and day 1-ish. And then 2 more to qualify in the last round of the night. Does it go by Kyle, Bridget? Do I need to? It goes by Kyle. I'll refer to him as Kyle. He did a great shot though. I didn't realize that's who you were talking about earlier. All right, while Danielle is thinking about this, I really like our kind of dual view here. I know I'm not getting to commentate as much about the matches, but it's nice to see both going on at the same time. I hope you guys are enjoying this kind of dual view here as well. Marcus, miss you too, buddy. Hope you're doing well, man. It was good getting to see you yesterday. Overall score right now, 4-3 for the team. Right now, Wes needs 2 racks to Kyle's 2 racks. And then Danielle needs 1 rack to Phoebe's 2 racks. But current team score is up to date right this moment. Still anyone's game. And really anyone's guess as for who's going to win. It's been just the match 3, match 4 have just been a complete back and forth for the most part. Danielle was up 3-1 though. And had a chance to close it out. So Phoebe is climbing on her, man. She's coming back. Danielle needs to close it out now. Honestly, Phoebe's getting a lot more table time, and yeah, even if somebody isn't feeling comfortable at first on that table, give enough table time, they'll start to feel more comfortable. They'll start to make some more balls, and you'll lose your grip on what leads you had. Good try by Kyle in that corner or side pocket. Yeah, Dan, not a problem, sir. Appreciate you being here. We're gonna come right back to this overview, but let's or dual view, I should say. But let's take a look here because Phoebe's on her 3. Both ladies have 1 object ball left on the table. Phoebe's got space for that 3 to go and a bit to go after the 8 in the same pocket. And this is to put Phoebe onto the hill and tie the overall team score right back up. Might be able to get this here. Let's see. A little bit of a steeper cut. Nothing crazy, but still steeper. Plus side, though, is if she takes over the pocket. Well, Danielle's not going to have an option on her 15. Phoebe's using some top here. Hits it good. Nice job. Nice out, Phoebe. 3-3 now. 1-1 race left in the battle. 4-4 overall team score. Oh, Wesley with a killer bank right there. Killer bank. So quick replay of that. Look at this bank once it pulls it up here, guys. I mean, he just slams it right in that side pocket. Bam. Beautiful shot. All right, West calling the same side pocket I just banked into. And this put Wesley on the hill, making it a 1-2 race left in this battle if he gets us. Lays there on the second table. Now is a 1-1 race left in the battle. And then a sudden death is already on here, so whoever's up for matchup number 5. First rack worth 2 points in the W for that matchup. Second rack worth 1. I don't know if West was actually going defensive there or trying just to get a little more on it and couldn't. Good attempt nonetheless, though. Yeah, definitely was a good out by Phoebe. Definitely was a good out for sure. Phoebe's fighting back too. It's nice to see. Very nice to see. Sometimes being that 3-1 down, you throw in the towel and give up and like, oh, look at the lead they got and just be upset about things. And I'm not seeing that with Phoebe. I'm seeing her head down and determination. So gotta love that attitude. Still in a big pickle now. Powell has done an amazing defense here. Wesley trying to go for the cut here on the 8-ball. Such a tight cut. No, he's going for the 1-round kick. So he is tied up on top of the 13. He can't get a hold of the 8 or the 9 properly. Very tough shot right here for Wes. Hits it so good. What a shot. Wow. Wow. That is absolutely an amazing shot by West. I cannot believe that. Good Lord. And the crowd goes wild over there across the room. What a 1-rail kick into the side pocket with the 8-ball. Being almost a diamond off the rail. What a shot by Wesley Mitchell. That was amazing. Man, Wes on the hill. Wow. Yeah, great shot indeed. Wes is on the hill. That would give team Beach Please another point for their team. Way to go. Good Lord. I cannot believe that shot. That's one of those that you could physically like try and set up on the table for me and be like, yeah, you made this. I'd be like, yeah, you're lying. I mean, that's I feel like a 1 in a million. He aimed for it though. That was no accident. Y'all saw y'all aimed for it. He called that pocket. Like everything was very intentional. Don't get me wrong. It's just his chances of making that shot. Man. I mean, if you told me he had a 5% chance of making that shot, I would probably still be like, I think that's too high. I mean, just come on. Man, he's got to be on cloud 9 after that. He definitely wants to get this win against Kyle right here. Ooh, 8-ball getting a little bit of movement. Wrong, good break. Yeah, that definitely was a great shot. Miss Carolyn, how you doing, my dear? Hey, PJ, tell me you were here for that shot that Wes just made. Tell me you were here, brother. Let's check here. PJ said, yeah, it was okay. Get out of here, PJ. You a darn liar saying, yeah, it was okay. That was an amazing shot. You know it. Wes is on the hill. So originally it's a 5-4 race. And Wes is on the hill. So now it's a 1-2 race over there. Danielle Phoebe's matchup. They're both on the hill. Team points reflect appropriately. And Wes is going to have the opportunity to close this out right here. I think he might have been trying to keep the angle there. Open up on him just a little bit. PJ, how's y'all's day going, brother? How's Aaron doing? Hope y'all are well and blessed, man. We're still rocking around Diamonds over here, having a great day, man. Staff have been phenomenal. And, you know, although the Jags lost, it was still a great crowd and great place to be. So it's been a great day. Good shot there, fairly easy bank. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get it. I think maybe he needed to pop a little more, but I don't know. Our angle may have made it look a little deceiving there. Little deceiving. Nice stroke there by Kyle. Kyle's been fun to watch, by the way. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've actually got to see him play before. So this has been a great one to be able to stream and watch. Aaron's doing good, improving. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely, sir. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Very thankful. They're both on such a drive right now. Yeah, too bad about the Jags. Close, man. Very, very close. It was, great to see how far along they came. And yeah, I still laugh last year, I remember, I forget who it was, but I remember it being said of like, yeah, Trevor Lawrence just isn't our guy. Shoot, it wasn't even last year. It was earlier this year, actually. It was this season. And I was like, I don't know, man. I kind of like his demeanor. And I do. I like his demeanor a lot. And Phoebe just closed out that rack, by the way, against Danielle. Really big deal over there. So that will tie it right back up 5-5. Keep Slipping has their second win. Danielle still making it hill, though. So no matter what, it'll be a 2-rack race across the way. We'll find out who's being put up. But that last matchup will be sudden death. Oh, I said that wrong, Chad. I didn't clear my throat quite appropriately here. Sudden death. Death. Oh no. Wasn't he on the 8-ball? Okay, he's not on the 8-ball. I thought he was on 8 for a second there. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I done lost track because I'm trying to see who they're gonna put up. And I thought she was asking about who to throw. Nice shot. He set up for success. A smooth stroke can win the day for him right here. He keeps on trying to get to the other side. Same time on 8-ball, he's trying to get the other side when he could just work with it. If cue ball was just a little bit further right, he could work with the 8-ball bottom right-hand corner or bottom corner pocket from here. He's doing just a little much. Got a tough cut here. Still possible, but tough cut. April right now, this is West is on the hill. So West needs 1, Kyle needs 2. Overall team score is 5-5 with Keep Slipping. We got next having 2 wins under their belt. And matchup number 5 is Sudden Death. Yeah, this is very tricky. You need to load up on some bottom on this. Prevent the scratch. And just don't overload it so you don't lose control of the cue ball. No reason for it to go multiple rails back around. Oh no, he was so worried about the scratch. I don't think he left it easy for Wes, though. I don't think he left it easy for Wes. So I'm just waiting on them to tell us who they're throwing on matchup number 5. And then that way we'll be good to go. All right, looks like Carrie's over here for Team Beach Please. And Wes just got the win right there. So that will give Beach Please another point. Both teams 2 wins, 6-5 in favor of Beach Please. And here we are on to the final one. It's all going to come down to this. All right, for sure, Miss Carrie Anderson up for beach, please. It all boils down to one rack. All right, still waiting on keep slipping. We got next, guys. Come on, put them up. Put them up. Put them up. All right, and I'm being told Miss Carol. All right. Miss Carol is a skill level 2. Miss Carrie, skill level 3. However, it's technically a games must win. It's technically whoever wins the next one. I'm gonna bring it on down to 1. No matter what, it's whoever wins this first rack. If keep slipping wins, they'll have 7 points with 3 wins under their belts. And that means beach please, even if they could win the next one and tie at 7-7, the tiebreaker would go to keep slipping. If beach please wins, that brings them up to 8 points versus 5. There's no way keep slipping can catch up. So it should come down to just this rack. All right, Miss Carol on the left, Carrie on the right. And Carrie's going to get that win right there and get a break. 1 rack to rule them all. Winner of this goes on to play Dominators into the finals. Quick little update. Looks like Strokers 3 got the win against On the Snap. Let's see who else I got. Still waiting on the matchup between Press 1 for English and Day One-ish, but I see some score sheets out, so I'm not sure what their update is. Again, Rack and Roll got theirs earlier. Narwhals got theirs against Iron Racks. This matchup goes on to play Dominators in the final. Strokers 3 won against On the Snap. And Rackham and Weep versus FBRD is still going right now on tables 9 and 10. All right, here we go. Good luck. All down to 1 rack. Carry mates up there, top right-hand corner pocket. Like a stripe. No, it was a solid, sorry, forgive me. All right, go ahead and start up on the 6 ball here, top left-hand corner pocket. Break away that 5 and 3 a little bit if you can. I'd hit this a little firm. That's not bad. That's really not a bad turn advance score. He's trying to make it, obviously, but 3's in a better place, 5's in a better place. She has a little bit of breathing room overall.
Yeah, go to that far table. No, no. I'm gonna go take care.
All right, carry back to the table here. Going to work on the 7 ball. Maybe do the combo with the 7-6. It's a good. It's a really good. Nicely done. All right, bumps the 7 out just a little bit. But again, she's still taking over that top left-hand corner pocket. It's Carol with a couple options on here. Don't know how much she likes combos, but 11-14 combo, and could also go ahead and try to take back over that top left-hand corner pocket with her 15 ball. Oh, very good try. Very good try. Takes over the top right-hand corner pocket. That ain't a bad spot to leave it. I dare say Miss Carol was taking a page out of Carrie's book on that one, and very similar. And that was why that's important right there. Blocking up carry access. The 7 and 5. Oh, ball in hand. Good attempt, but brushing by the 13 ball first. Fifteen ball might be a little better choice for her. I don't like with ball in hand. I should having to stretch over a bunch of other things. Try to be whenever you have ball in hand, try to be as comfortable as you can. You know, if that means moving the cue ball back a little bit further, you know, taking a slightly, I do mean slightly longer distance shot, but keeps from overstretching. So that way you keep your accuracy up. Always a better choice. All right, he's carried, taking back over majority of space for that top left-hand corner. Got a little battle of the corners here. Almost like we got a little bit of one pocket action almost. As this kind of seems like. Miss Carol back to the table now for the Keep Slipping We Got Next team. Guys, a couple of y'all just tuning in. The semifinals match here. Winner of this goes on to play Team Doniators into the finals. However, it all comes down to this one rack, sudden death. Rack is worth 2 points and the W. Normally they would play two racks of sudden death, but this one seals the deal one way or the other. All right. Miss Carol getting her 13 out of it a little bit. She's opening up some space for the rest of her stripes. She's got some possibilities now. Pause carry. I'd probably take back over that top right-hand corner pocket, to be honest with you. Definitely try to sooner rather than later. definitely try to sooner rather than later. And then I see looks like Fire Breathing Rubber Duckies versus Rackham and Weep are over. So their matchup's over, I mean, but I don't know who got the win. We'll wait for the score sheets to get turned in. That leaves just this matchup left for us to be able to get into the finals. So in the finals tonight, we'll have 4 total teams participating for sure. Strokers 3 and Doniators. Winner of this matchup is the one that plays Doniators. The winner, whoever won between Rackham and Weep and FBRD, plays Strokers 3. Well, it's like I believe it was Rackham and Weep. They got the win. All right, Miss Carroll back to the table here. Sorry, guys. Was trying to see if anything else was up with that, but I'm 99% sure it was Rackham and Weep getting the win. Oh, good try by Miss Carroll. Ball in hand to carry. She needs to start right here with this one ball. I think going after the one with just a slight angle here should do the trick. Oh, don't roll up too far, carry. No, you did top. Still in good position for the 1-4, but she is now giving Miss Carroll a chance to come on up and get a little vengeance there for missing that ball in hand. Oh, unfortunate scratch there. Ball in hand again, back to carry. 7 ball is the problem ball right now. I wonder what her plan is for that 7. So she's looking for a bridge to be able to go after the 4. A little bit dangerous. That cue ball is close to that rail. Chance for it to come back and hit that bridge. Or for it to open up too far and potentially swing something wild on that 8. She hits it good. All right, she's got a nice little 1-rail kick to come off the top short rail for that, though. I wouldn't go from the side just for the risk of the scratch. It has a tendency to hit the right-hand side of that 7, go right to the corner pocket. She hit it good, though. Nicely done, carry. This girl doesn't have a lot of options right here. 3 balls left on the table, but a little back cut here. A lot of luck of it on the 9, top right-hand corner pocket. If she gain access to 11 and then 12. 12 being the outlaw for her. Be calling timeout. Keep in mind, one timeout per rack, regardless of skill level in high level tournaments. So it's the one and only timeout she will have here in sudden death in the finals, or the semifinals, sorry. Oh, what a back cut. No, she's scratching in the process. Oh, my Lanza. Good attempt on the back cut. Very, very good attempt. Seven ball right hand side pocket. Once it goes in that, if it goes in that corner, slide it on in that corner there. She'll have better shape. Just follow through and take the 8 top left. Nice shot in the side. 8 ball, top left hand corner pocket. Scary's going to have first swing at the 8 ball for the potential win for her team. Good try. Very, very good try. Right, for the win. And Carrie gets it. Nicely done. Team Beach Please advances on to play Doniators in the finals, winning 8-5 overall. All right, chat. We got about 15 minutes until the next round begins. We're going to get us our finals match on the stream here. But in the meantime, I want to kill the stream for right this second. Guys, Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice Jacksonville Pool. Make sure you guys get ready to stay tuned for the finals match. You're not going to want to miss this coming up here live at the one and only Diamond Billiards, guys. See y'all here very, very shortly.
The voice of Jacksonville Pool.